To date, the United States Armed Forces Infantry has been using 6 types of vehicles, keys to their tactical operations. The main battle tank, M1 Abrams. The light vehicle, HMMWV. The armored personnel carrier, TOAM-113. The infantry combat vehicle, Bradley. The attack helicopter and ground support, AH-64 Apache. And the multi-purpose helicopter, SH-60 Seahawk. But, the Humvee is, the main axis for the infantry and has been, the light vehicle of worldwide reference. More than 350,000 Humvees have been manufactured and endowed a large number of armies in the world yet. It has also been, after the famous Willys Jeep, the most sold military vehicle at civil level, with the name of HUMMER. The High Mobility Multi-Purpose Wheeled Vehicle, HMMWV, colloquial, Humvee, is a family of light, four-wheel drive, military trucks and utility vehicles produced by AM General. Aside from the M1 Abrams, perhaps, no other American armored vehicle has represented the American Army than the venerable Humvee series of four-wheeled vehicles. On March 22, 1983, AM General began the manufacture of the first 130,000 units requested. Full-time four-wheel drive, independent suspension, steep approach and departure angles, 60% slope climbing, 40% side slope and 60-inch water fording capabilities, combine with the high ground clearance to make the Humvee an exceptional off-road vehicle. As a centerpiece of the Army's vehicular force modernization, Humvees are air transportable and droppable, and can be sling-loaded by helicopters. The Humvee has a low profile and a wide stance. These proportions contribute to a stable, road-hugging truck that is very difficult to roll over. The Humvee is constructed on a steel frame, with boxed frame rails, and 5 cross members constructed from high-grade alloy steel. Once the substructure is assembled, E-coating is applied, to provide additional corrosion protection. The aluminum body reduces weight and provides resistance to corrosion. Aluminum body panels are riveted and bonded together with technologically advanced adhesives to provide additional strength. The vehicle entire structure is prepared to adapt to the stresses produced in off-road driving. The vehicle has either a 1-1 or 2-2 seating, depending on the model, on each side of the drivetrain, which is elevated, allowing the differentials to be raised. Below, we will see the most of the Humvee models that have been marketed, and some other special vehicles. EFOGM, designated YMGM-157B, is an enhanced fiber optic guided missile, manufactured by Raytheon Electronic Systems. EFOGM is primarily an anti-armor and anti-tank missile, but it can also be used in an anti-helicopter role. The Hawkeye system consists of a U.S. Army standard M2105mm cannon, mounted on an M1152A1 with B2 platform. Is the lightest weight, most highly maneuverable self-propelled howitzer in the world at today. The Avenger Air Defense System, designated AN/TWQ-1 under the Joint Electronics Type Designation System, is an American self-propelled surface-to-air missile system. Provides mobile, short-range air defense protection for ground units against cruise missiles, unmanned aerial vehicles, low-flying fixed-wing aircraft, and helicopters. The Avenger can be linked to the Forward Area Air Defense Command, Control, Communications and Intelligence System, which permits external radar tracks and messages to be passed to the fire unit to alert and cue the gunner. The M1165 is an expanded capacity command and control, or general-purpose Humvee. It is a four-person vehicle, which can be used for a variety of missions, from command and control, to armed patrol, and is available, with an optional weapons mount and turret. It is also produced, as a customized model for special operations. This is the most recent Humvee of the family, and called an XT360. The chassis of the NXT360 incorporates a new CTIS system, with two more powerful air compressors that vary the free height more quickly to adapt to the terrain. The multi-purpose truck, MPT, was designed to allow customers to configure payload modules, customized to their specific needs, and presented in 2017. Variants can be developed by engineering experts, and can include the 2-man with flatbed, 2+6 personnel carrier, 4-man base with cargo box, and 9-crew capacity vehicle. The MPT provides a multi-purpose platform, capable of integrating a multitude of modules, weapons, and additional internal components. Front and rear independent suspension module, improving mobility and adaptability. HUMMER was a brand of trucks and SUVs, first marketed in 1992 when AM General began selling a civilian version of the M998 Humvee. In 1998, General Motors purchased the brand name from AM General, and marketed 3 vehicles. The first vehicle, in the HUMMER range, was the H1, based on the Humvee and originally released in 1992. The H2 HUMMER was the second vehicle in the HUMMER range. The H2 was an SUV and SUT that was marketed by General Motors under the HUMMER brand. The H3 and H3T truck were the smallest of the HUMMER models, and were based on the GMT 355 platform. In 2010, General Motors closed the manufacturing of the HUMMER family,